Today I'm making chili for dinner. I am using 3 kilos of mince, which sounds a lot, but I like to batch cook. So even though I'm cooking for two mostly, I like to put leftovers in the freezer. So 3 kilos of mince will probably give me 4 or 5 meals. That might not sound very many, but because I'm low carb, I am not going to be having rice with my chili. So the mince, I've got half and half beef and lamb. I put it in a roasting tin in the oven because I quite like my meat to be cooked before in the oven before I put it in my saucepan, because I think it just gives it a better flavour. So that's the mince. Now I will also be adding beans, which if you are a low carb follower, you will know that probably beans are not for you, but beans are so good for our gut health that I think occasionally we should be eating beans. I've got kidney beans, but I've also got 4 bean salad for the variety. Now, your gut bugs really like beans. They like the fibre, they like the B vitamins. It's definitely worthwhile having beans in your chili. I've got 2 tins of tomatoes. I have got peppers. Now, I know that a traditional chili probably doesn't have peppers, but again, I like the variety: red, orange, yellow, all those lovely phytonutrients giving you energy. I have got 3 onions, 2 white and 1 red, again for variety, and garlic. Also in my chili, I like to put cinnamon, a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of cumin and coriander, and then obviously salt and pepper. Now, if you are an IBS sufferer and you are at the start of your journey, I think probably chili is not for you. Mainly because you've got too many things in here that are going to cause quite a lot of fermentation in your gut. You shouldn't really be eating onions and garlic at this stage. You shouldn't really be having beans. So for you, chili is not a possibility, but I would use the mince and make a savoury mince, and I'll probably show you how to make that on another day. So my mince is going to go into my pan, and that's going to go into the oven until it's cooked, really. I think it probably takes about 20 minutes, and then when you come out, you give it a good bash and put it in a big saucepan. It has to go in a big saucepan. This is not a big enough saucepan. This is where I'm going to saute my onions and my garlic and my peppers in a little bit of olive oil. When they are sauteed and soft, I then put in tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, beans, herbs, and I just cook that gently for about half an hour or so. Once the meat is cooked and I've brought that out of the oven, and I've got the onions, tomatoes, garlic, etc. in the smaller pot bubbling away, I transfer everything to a big pot. You can see the big pot on the hob. And then I very gently simmer that for as many hours as I can. 2 or 3 hours would be perfect. And I generally cook my chili the night before because I think the flavours infuse better. So the longer you can leave it simmering, the better, really. That is chili for dinner, low carb. I don't have rice. I might just have cheese on mine, which is why I'm probably only going to get 4 portions.